Welcome to the Raider Pick 6.
One show.
All college football.
This week I'm again joined by my co-host Landon, Peyton, myself, Raider, and our guest picker this week is Gary. Head to the intro. This is the Raider Pick 6.
One show.
All college football.
Man, I love that intro, don't you boys? That is
Yes,
nice.
sir.
Shout out Stephanie for that intro. And Gary. Gary is part of our wrestling team here at CHS. And Gary, tell me, if you could meet any celebrity right now, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question. If I could meet any celebrity, it'd be my king, Bryson DeChambeau.
Bryson DeChambeau. That's a good one. I like that. All right, moving on now. We got our Raider recap Week 10 games. As we can see, Utah gets a dominating win against Cincinnati, 45-12. C.J. Bailey and the NC State Wolfpack get a upset win over Georgia Tech, 48-36. The Buckeyes beat Penn State, 38-14, where Julian Sand had more touchdowns than incompletions. That is a very good stat. He's looking like he's about to be the most accurate passer in college football history, isn't he, Landon?
Hey, he's Heisman, baby.
You already know. As we can see as well, SMU upsets number 10 ranked Miami. Next, we got our SEC scoreboard. Oklahoma gets a win over Tennessee at 33-27, where their kicker hit 4 absolute bomb field goals, didn't he?
Yes,
That's
sir.
insane. Next, we got Texas defeated Vandy 34-31. Georgia defeated Florida 24-20 in a close one. Auburn beat Kentucky 10-3 in a slugfest. Ole Miss defeated South Carolina 30-14. Moving on now, we got a new segment, Best of the Best. As you can see, we got our top 3 players from each position. You can pause it if you want to see the full list. I'm just going to talk about a few, though. Cam Cook for New Mexico, leading rusher right now in college football. Jeremiah Swift, Carnell Tate, like we talked about, dynamic duo, 17 combined touchdowns, I believe, from them. And Kane Proctor for Alabama. You know, he's got most receiving yards as an offensive lineman in the league right now. Next, we got our defensive slide. Defensive line, we can see our Mason Thomas, really good Tennessee, really good performance against Tennessee with a huge fumble recovery touchdown. It's okay, Peyton. David Bailey for Texas Tech has the most sacks in the nation right now with 11.5. And like we talked about, Tate Sandell for Oklahoma, one of the best kickers right now. Moving on now to our top 25 poll. So we can see the top 7 remain the same, not just top 5. Notre Dame and Texas Tech re-enter the top 10, as well as Georgia Tech and Vandy fall from the top 10. And 6-2, Washington becomes ranked for the first time. Moving on now to our guest standings. As we can see, Baraka went 3-3 last week. We seem to have a pattern of guests going 3-3. Maybe Gary can change that. You think he can? 6-0?
I got it. 6-0 right
Yes,
here.
sir. 6-0.
No.
All right, moving on now to our overall standings. I'm leading the bottom as I'm 23-19, and everybody else at the top is tied 25-17, as everybody went 3-3 last week, except for me. I went 2-4. Moving now on to our Raider Pick 6, where we take the top 6 college football matchups for each week. Break them down, give you our picks. First game, we got Tulane taking on Memphis. Landon?
Hey, you know, Tulane, they're not going to be a good team until A.J. Westfield gets there. Shout out.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm going to have to go with Memphis on this one. You know, they sold my record losing to USF, or winning over USF, my bad. But, yeah, I'm going with Memphis.
Tulane Greenway, that Memphis Tigers. Like I said last week, my pastor loves Memphis. He's a big Memphis fan. I just believe Memphis is going to win this game. Give me Memphis.
Sir, good.
You know, Tulane, Memphis, I don't know much about either of these teams, but, you know, got to go with the big Memphis. We're living in the Big TN. Got to go with the home team. Come on now.
You already know. I agree. You know, Brendan Lewis for Memphis is looking very good this year. I think he's a good quarterback in this. Memphis right now is in the college football playoff because they're the top Power 5 team, non-Power 4 team, really. There's only 4 divisions now. So I just think Memphis is a better team, so give me the Tigers in this one. Next, we got Navy taking on Notre Dame. The game is in South Bend, Landon.
Navy, they're just not, like, up there, man. Notre Dame, they've sold my record a couple times, but I'm going to have to go with them. Jeremiah Love, he's a dog. He's going to have, like, 6-7 hurdles.
Nah, bro. Ever since the beginning of the year, Notre Dame, they lost those 2 games, but since then, they've won every single one. I just don't think Navy has what it takes to beat them. Those running backs on Notre Dame, they're tough. Give me Notre Dame.
You know, like Peyton said, Notre Dame had a little rocky start, but, you know, Jeremiah loves everything you want in a running back, and I got him just running for about 3 touchdowns in this game, and Notre Dame blowing him out.
Yeah, I can see a blowout here. Give me the Notre Dame Irish. Blake Horvath for Navy is top 5 rushers in the nation right now as a quarterback. He has 926 rushing yards. But I just think Notre Dame's a better team. They're outmatched. Navy is outmatched against Notre Dame, so give me the Irish. Next we got LSU taking on Bama. Landon.
It's in Tuscaloosa. LSU, they're not gonna have that home field advantage. Like I always say, Christian, Livy Dunn, she graduated, man. Give me Bama.
Tigers at the Tide. Battle of the T. Tigers and Tide. I think this will be a close one, but considering it's at Tuscaloosa, at Alabama, give me Alabama.
Yes, sir. Gary.
LSU at the beginning of the year was looking unstoppable. They were ranked in the top 5, I know that. But since then, they've had a little bit of some rough spots. And Ty Simpson's looking like the Heisman favorite, in my opinion.
I agree.
And Bama's been rolling, so give me Bama at home.
Yeah, LSU just fired their coach. They got an intern this week. I just think Bama's a better team. Top 5 team in the nation right now. They've been rolling. They've beat how many consecutive ranked top opponents? At least 4. That's insane. They're rolling. Give me the Roll Tide. Give me the Tide in this one, baby. Roll Tide. Here we go. Next we got Oregon taking on Iowa. Landon.
Hey, Oregon, they're a dynamic Big Ten team. Iowa, I'm just not seeing much from them. Oregon, they only beat Wisconsin by 2 touchdowns. But obviously, for my record's sake, I'm going to have to go with the Ducks on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Landon. Iowa, they just don't got what it takes. Considering Oregon's firepower, their offense, it's insane. Give me Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon's offense, Dante Moore and DeCoria Moore, that duo is unstoppable, and they've been looking really good with Dan Lanning, so give me Oregon.
Yeah, I think the key here is the defenses. Both teams are giving about 13 points a game. That's really good. That ranks 6-7 in the nation for both those teams. Iowa has lost some close games to some top opponents like Indiana and Iowa State. I just think Oregon's a better team. They got a dynamic offense, so give me the Ducks in this one. Next we got Texas A&M taking on Missouri. Landon.
Missouri, they almost had that Alabama win. Since then, they've not been, popping off, really, not catching my eye. Texas A&M, Marcel Reed, he's a dog, bringing them Aggies to an undefeated season. I'm going to have to roll with the Aggies.
Mario Craver for Texas A&M, he's a big playmaker. I could see Missouri's defense. They're strong. I could see them disrupting A&M's rhythm, but I could see it, but I just think Texas A&M is going to win this one. Give me Texas A&M.
Missouri's at home. Their defense has been pretty good recently, and I think if they can slow down Texas A&M, they're going to get the dub. And Prabula, man, he's been playing good, so give me Missouri at home.
Yes, sir. Texas A&M, number 3 team in the nation right now. Mario Craver and Casey Concepcion, dynamic wide receivers for them. Marcel Reed is so good, I ain't gonna lie. He might be up there for Heisman favorite if you put up pretty good numbers. I just think they're the better team, better than Missouri, and so give me the Aggies in this one. Next, we got our Raider Pick 6 game of the week. We got BYU taking on Texas Tech. The game is in Lubbock, Texas. Where Texas Tech is, Landon.
BYU, they've dripped. Texas Tech. I mean, the Big 12. It's not really a powerhouse conference, and it's not like one team's better than the other. But BYU, they're still undefeated. I'm gonna have to go with BYU in this one. Go Cougs.
Cameron Dickey, he's for Texas Tech. He's a really good running back. He's been proving himself this year. But meanwhile, BYU's leading rusher, L.J. Martin, he's coming back from injury this week, so it's really going to depend on the rush game. But, man, this is a hard one. Give me BYU.
Nice. Undefeated BYU.
Texas Tech's at home, they got Patrick Mahomes as the alumni. BYU, I haven't seen much out of him, I haven't really watched any games, but I know that Texas Tech has Patrick Mahomes, so give me Texas Tech.
Yeah, Texas Tech is 10-point favorites in here. Undefeated BYU is going to be a little mad about that, and go lie. They got a freshman QB, Bear Bachmeier, number 47, by the way. That's a little crazy. Texas Tech is averaging 43 points per game. That is a lot of points, boys. I think they're the better team. Coming to college game day here, they're going to be fired up. And give me the Red Raiders with a huge win against BYU. All right, that's it for this week. Gary, thanks for joining us. Shout out behind-the-scenes crew, camera and graphics. Chick-fil-A, please sponsor us. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time on
The Raider Pick Six. Hey, I'm passing the phone to somebody with very important information.
The Raider Pick Six.
It's now live at 10:40 every Friday.
What our new show?
Raider and 1.
Hosted by Claire Wendorf in the winter.
Air ball.